time for Bronco Brad and the white shirt guy from LUV Ford in Henrietta.
Down in Oklahoma, there's a place called Henrietta. They don't allow no dancing in that town. So if you want to mix the sexes, then you better go to Texas, or you'll be in the city jail for the sun.
Good morning, Green Country, and welcome to fabulous Henrietta.
Here we are in Henrietta, Oklahoma. We're LUV FORD, as you would expect.
The crossroads of the universe.
We're a little early this morning.
A little early.
We got pushed in or out. I don't remember we got pushed, but anyway, we're glad to be with you and looking forward to a great day of college football. And we'll talk about a little bit of that and a little bit about the greatness of LUV FORD. But, Brad, what you got going on, bro?
Just got time to be back and live from Henrietta for our pregame to the game day.
Brad, since we're from Henrietta, our favorite people so far that are from Henrietta, we would announce now. Go for it, Brad.
16-time world champion, bronc rider, bull rider, all-around cowboy, the great Jim Shoulders.
Great cowboy, ultimate cowboy, and a great icon for the city of Henrietta. Brad, who else is from Henrietta that everybody already knows, but we're going to tell them again. Go for it.
3-time Super Bowl champion, MVP. I think he still makes his own beer. Spent a year and a half at the University of Oklahoma, Mr. Troy Aikman.
That too, and Brad, your most adored person that you like to talk about?
Yeah. She is one of the greatest actresses of all time. She was in great movies that won Oscars. She won a Tony. She was in great TV shows like Designing Women. I think she also went to the University of Oklahoma. It is Mrs. Alice Ghostly.
Oh, Lord, he threw a hook in there that we cannot validate. But
and
we'll go
bewitched. Oh, you can validate.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that actually happened, but we'll research that and get back with you next week. We're LUV FORD in Henrietta, the cool dealership to buy a new Ford from. We have a lot of programs going on, specifically the one we love to talk about,
the LUV Plus.
The LUV Plus program, which has a great amount of momentum in the marketplace. People are having a hard time grasping it until they get here and go, oh, that makes sense. But we have the LUV Plus program as well as great options, great inventory, and a great attitude to treat people right.
And a great verification from Google that Alice Ghostly did, in fact, go to the University of Oklahoma. All right, now that we got that.
Yeah, he got that settled. Cornerstone of the program is on all new LUV Fords. You have a 15-year, 150,000-mile.
Decade and a half.
Limited warranty on any new LUV Ford. And on the pre-owned side, on our certified LUV Fords, Brad,
you got a 7-year, 150,000-mile add-on warranty. So 75,000 miles is going to get you 225,000 miles.
He made it easy for himself again.
That's better than a brand new Kia, brand new Hyundai, and made in America.
So anyway,
there you go.
But
that's
part of the program. That's part of the program that we offer to our customers, as well as a lot of other incentives. And Brad's favorite part of the program, which we'll repeat one more time later in the show, just so that you hear it right. But Brad, one of our customers in 2025 will have the opportunity to receive your grace in front of their door and or FaceTime, depending on the weather.
Big old sign, balloons, the whole works.
Yep.
Knock. So, who is it? Go away. We don't want that. Well, I think you do, because guess what? I'm paying off your car. Yeah, I'm going to pay up to
$50,000. I'm thinking about the paper boy going, I want my $2, but now it's Brad.
Big old rebate. I'm gonna pay you back for it. If you got a loan, whatever your payoff is, no more payments. Somebody who buys a car from us this year, that's gonna happen for you in January.
That's us at LUV Plus, the straight up guys. And I think you can I would recommend that if you bump into somebody that's wearing a LUV FORD hat, has a LUV FORD koozie, which are really cool, and or has a sticker on the back of their vehicle that says LUV FORD, go, hey, are those dudes for real? Are they really that nice? And is the process that easy? Damn right it is. Pardon my language, but moving on.
And when you think about this being a big deal, I want you to think about this on a University of Oklahoma game day.
Yeah.
Would you rather have an Oklahoma football national championship in January, or $50,000. Now think about that when you're about to buy
that's a hard decision.
That's a hard decision.
That's a hard
Might
decision.
get both.
However,
but this is big deal.
Be self-centered when you make this decision, nevertheless. So, and we're moving on to sports, Brad. OU is moving on. What's going on with OU from your perspective as you flew in planes and had a lot of time to write notes?
Well,
while I was trying to sell cars.
I'll tell you. And you know what? He helped with Fort, and he did. He pushed a medal this week. Thank you very much, white shirt guy. And if you had a chance to meet him without me, you'll see that he's a more likable guy anyway. So come on in here and see him.
Yeah.
So
well, it don't matter.
We're playing the Temple Owls. The Owls are 2-0.
Yeah.
They beat the University of Massachusetts 42-10. And they
Job
beat
well
Howard
done.
55-7.
Job well done.
Okay, I got you. Kickoff in Philadelphia. Sunny at 75.
And it's going to be 95 here, but that's okay.
It'll get to 81. But sunny at 75.
We got all that covered.
So the University of Oklahoma, so far in their 2 victories, have 662 passing yards in the 2 games that they played. Can't complain about that.
Nah.
Played a good Michigan defense, right?
Supposedly.
451 average total yards per game. However, rushing there, we only got 241 rushing yards in the first 2 games. That's like 120 a game. What's up with our boy Ott? You know, Jaden Ott was the Cal transfer, the NIL guy, supposed to be the dude. He has 5 rushing attempts for 6 yards.
He didn't play in the first game.
He did. He had like 1 rush, 2 rushes.
Well, I mean, if you want to count that playing in the game,
and
you can run across the field and pick up the kicker's tee. And
I don't know if they're paying him, and I think it's a pretty penny. 5 attempts for 6 yards. Does he get going? What's up with that? What are we doing with this guy?
I don't know. The consensus is that it's a matter of time.
That he's coming back.
Yeah, he's going to turn into a deal.
They're trying to teach him something.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, I think he got taught a lesson, which fair enough. Better to control than have out of control.
1.02 yards per carry is not very good.
Well, but nevertheless, Mateers, he's compensating for some of that, and but we need to quit compensating for that before we play Auburn. So, so they got a week to iron out the wrinkles, and we got to go. So we got to get busy, and that's what I know.
Yep. So if you're not heading to the game, come by here. See us, and you can get exactly what you can get at the game.
So if you were headed to the game, if you're actually headed to the OU game, and you're on I-40 somewhere in the center of the universe, you're going to be late.
I don't know
you
why.
are not going to be on time if you're just now leaving the house and going, hey, let's go up to Temple and watch a football game.
You're not going to be on time.
So, no, if you're headed to your friend's house to watch for a game day party, you got time. But make sure that you drive through I-40 and Highway 75, that you go, hey, man, let's go check out this dealership. It's not all that cute, but it is it's stacked with great inventory, with great deals. Well, yeah. We got the growing on you thing. I don't think that's – yeah, I'm not going to talk about growing on. So you have – so come by and just drive by and honk your horn going, hey, we'll be back later, but we got to go watch the OU game. Totally cool with it, man. So but check in with you, and you can check with us and our great deals and our great inventory at iluveford.com. That's
LUV, baby.
And we got that one in mid range. So so we're not beating you to death with that, but so we have that going on. A lot of we can do the picks. You want to do your picks, Brad? What happened last week? And this is validated, guys.
Hello, go back and watch the podcast.
Yeah.
And I was just in Vegas.
If you go back,
you know what?
Oh, what did you find out?
One, I went all the way to Fremont to find someone, and it was Circa who had your hour, and I got it in my pocket.
Yeah.
Baker MVP.
You had to go all the way there?
Yeah, I told you the win.
To how much?
In Bellagio. did not have that. They
On
took
the
it
board?
off the board. Baker for MVP.
All right. So what did we get?
We got
when
Mateer 7-1. We got 15-1 OU to win the Natty. We took that. You took your Astros 12-1.
12-1.
And we got.
I don't feel good about any of this, but I
We got Tampa Bay to win the Super
I'm
Bowl.
not a gambling. Tampa Bay to win Super Bowl at what?
I don't remember. It
All
wasn't,
right,
it wasn't that great.
We'll get back to that.
And then Baker Mayfield to win the MVP
And what do we get on that one?
at 25-1.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah. You're
The guy's got more
right? You're
touchdowns
gambling.
over the last 2.5 years than anybody in the
We
NFL.
we
so
do
got a
not
shot.
promote gambling.
No.
And if you have a gambling problem, you call 1-800. Now just go to ILoveFord.com. That's
Yeah, LUV baby, or message us on this thing. So yeah, top 25. Let's. Oh, by the way, yes, 13-1. So the
he went
Circa
13.
has a
He
big
legitimately
they have a
13-1 last week
ridiculous
on the fly,
ridiculous.
not a fly.
100% in college. 100% in college. And I remember having you threw at me. I lost one game. It was the Cincinnati Bengals against Cleveland Browns. That's the game I lost. 13-1. Nobody on that Circa show is they can't even believe it. It's ridiculous.
And
it's
he's
verified.
probably not going to do that again, but that's legit. If you go back to last week, go to
I told you
YouTube
last year
and
you make all that money.
listen to the
I said,
podcast
maybe not
that
do it
launched
this year.
Saturday morning.
You'd have paid off your loan.
The Lucky Pecker kind of got that deal done. So,
And he went,
and it's pretty good.
don't listen. Oh, my God, I can't believe
Yeah.
you made that pick. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? I made
did that
14
like
of them, and
5
13 of
times.
them were bam.
Anyway, so here's
Let's go.
we have the Brad's picks, and we're going to go through this, and we're doing college only because we're we're behind schedule. We've got to go to work, but so we're going to do college only. Brad, you're going to take Clemson getting up. I don't even understand this. This makes no sense. Clemson is like number 5, 4, whatever they are, right? They're in the top 5.
Okay.
And they're only giving up 3.5 at Georgia Tech. What did Georgia Tech do?
Well, I tell you what they did. They beat
Brad's gonna tell you.
They beat a very weak Colorado team. I'll take Clemson.
Clemson's number 12, but anyway, they're a top 20 team.
Yeah, they
Georgia
they
Tech?
dropped LSU.
They used to have a good basketball player team, didn't they? NCAA.
Yeah, they had a dude from Enid,
Price.
Oklahoma.
Price.
Yeah.
Central Michigan plus 27.5 at Michigan.
Michigan.
All right, so OU minus. I saw 23.5. You got it at 24. We'll use the
23.5? Okay, OU. Always OU. Forever OU.
23.5.
Remember,
I just
always
saw it a
OU.
minute ago at 23.5. Relevant. I hope it's not for the Boomer Sooners. Wisconsin plus 20 at Alabama. 20.5 at Alabama.
Wisconsin.
Notes. Wow. Do that twice. Oregon minus 27.5, which I saw that report at Northwestern.
Oregon.
Auburn minus 24.5 at home versus South Alabama. Ooh, this could be a trap game here.
How many
24.5. 24.5 Auburn's given up to South Alabama.
I'll take South Alabama.
That's kind of what I would think, but I'm not a gambler, nor do we promote. So if you have a gambling problem, we would recommend that you call 1-800-ILoveFord.com
Yes.
before you lose your money so that we can sell you a car. Missouri minus 27.5 at home versus Louisiana. Yeah,
I'll take it. I'll take Louisiana.
I would too. Missouri and all that. Villanova plus 48.5. What? Oh, yeah, plus 48.5 at Penn State.
I'll take Penn State. Georgia is -4 at Tennessee. I get 4 at Tennessee.
You're going to take Tennessee?
Yeah.
Josh Heupel and Brad Nash are buddies. Texas Tech at home minus 23.5 over Oregon State. Beavers. The Beavers.
I'll take the Beavers.
Iowa State at home minus 21. Man, look at these lines. 21.5 versus Arkansas State.
I'll take Iowa State.
You You went the wrong road on that one. Book it. Texas at home.
I'm making a side note.
This is terrible,
book
man.
it.
No, yeah, here I'm
Okay.
putting a check mark next to it.
I'm trying to make
Texas
these fine folks
at
money.
home, 40 and a half. Giving it to UTEP.
Yeah, I don't like this game with UTEP, but never Texas. I'll take UTEP 40.5. Okay.
Alrighty, folks. Are you keeping notes, folks? Hopefully you pulled over so you could take
Hey,
notes.
before I left Vegas today, I actually did bet on the Rangers. Thank you, Duke.
For today?
Yeah.
South Florida plus
17.5 versus Miami.
Miami.
All right.
At Miami. That's where I went wrong.
I'll take the South Florida.
Very interesting. Ohio State at home minus 28.5 versus the other school in Ohio.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with UNLV or So it's Ohio State versus Ohio.
North played up there a couple. Yeah, I'll take Ohio State. What's the line?
Since Oklahoma State's off, we're going to take any more. So we're doing an even number, and Brad's record for the year is 13-1. Astros are hanging in there and trying to hang on to first place. We have not given it up as of this morning, and we get to play Seattle and the Rangers one more time to conclude the season, in addition to the Braves series that we're involved with and one other series. But we will start October based off of everybody playing like 11 games in 11 days. So it will join into October for the significant part of the playoffs.
Nobody wants to hear about that crappy baseball in
It's
the
not
middle
crappy,
of
man.
OU deal.
Yeah.
OU pregame. But I'll tell you this.
It's baseball time. And you know what?
It is
Guess
baseball
what's
time.
coming up after this? And we're dang sure going to talk about it.
What? The World
The
Series?
Ryder Cup.
The Ryder Cup.
Yeah. We've ditched off of it. It's coming up.
Yeah.
We'll be in the middle of it. Hopefully that's not OU Texas weekend, because then we're not going to talk about it. But
Yeah, we got 3 more of these pregame game day shows that kick off at 7:30. Yeah,
That's way too early,
when it's
man.
11 o'clock.
It's way too
games.
early to drink
Ironically, OU Texas, since you brought it up, which is historically for 100 million years has been the second day of October at 11 o'clock. And now we're all both in SEC. We're 2:30 kickoff now, which is kind of cool, but
That's
you
good
know,
for the drinkers.
But 11, that's
good
kind
for
of
the
been
drinkers,
historically
man.
the thing.
And you get to spend more money at the fair. Who
Yeah,
knows how much money that's worth?
But
Not to OU in Texas, but to the local businesses and stuff.
So our future bets I played, and the only other 2 things I played there was baseball, and thank goodness the Colorado Rockies sucked. They suck. So I played the Dodgers and I played the Padres against the Rockies. So
you were playing game deal.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me just tell you guys.
Boy, this guy he can sit in the sports book. Me,
We had good
I
time.
got to go somewhere else. But yeah,
So-
go ahead.
The savings come in today. I'm gonna give you some great savings because I had a good day.
Yeah, well, he ain't going to give up any of that money.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
let me tell you this, though. We don't talk about us enough, but we are LUV FORD and Henrietta, and we are sincerely driving the market to quality, great service, speed, dynamics of the negative part of the car business, which you have to be at the car dealership for 4 or 5 hours. Had a couple customers yesterday. One of them was the day before, that says, we don't understand why we ever spent 6 hours at a dealership to buy a car when we could come here and make a fair deal that we enjoy and enjoy the process and be out of here in an hour and a half, so to speak. And that's all paperwork, car cleaned up, fueled up, whatever type situation. And we
you got
will
pocket
continue.
full of value.
Yeah, exactly.
better
You get the
experience.
LUV Plus program. So absolutely, thank you for correcting me on skipping over that. But it's that simple. Mr. Britt came through and was grateful for our continued support to keep them rotated in vehicles. Mr. Baker and his lovely wife are repeat customers this week going, it used to take us 6 hours to buy a car. I'm like, I like you people, but I don't want to spend 6 hours with you. I have a lot of other stuff I got to do. And so come back by and see us. When you come in for an oil change, say hi, and we give a hug, and we'll move on. But, yeah, there's absolutely no reason for people to continue to be brutalized by spending 4 hours to negotiate a car deal and then go talk to some punk that tells you that, no, that's not exactly what it is. It's going to be more than that, and your payment's higher than that, and your interest rate's higher than that. Quit dealing with all these people. You come to LUV FORD. The two guys that you're going to talk to, you can't see us on the radio, so check us out on YouTube and Spotify. But anyway, most of you know what we look like anyway. These are the guys you're going to deal with, and we're going to expedite your process. Not going to frisk you down after we agree on stuff. What we agree upon is what we agree upon. So come to LUV FORD. Feel free. Be free. And come to LUV FORD for a great experience in the car buying, and that's no BS, right? Nope. What you need to do is watch this podcast on YouTube. But anyway, we realize you're busy, but go to YouTube and look out
what
for
episode we on.
And you 56. We do want to recognize a fallen soldier that has been removed from our grace. That'd be Charlie Kirk.
So if you've listened to this podcast when we started this thing every week, it was started out like once every other week and then once for a month. But anyways, when we started out, we discussed it and we went a little bit political on the thing, a little bit. Yeah, and we're not political.
And I'm not ashamed of that.
But you know what? That's because we sat and talked about it, because everybody says in business, don't say anything about politics. Yeah. But we thought it was very important to the country. So we decided to do that. But in the meantime, even though we joked about it every once in a while, hey, we need to tint the windows, darken those up, because somebody's may take a shot at us in the deal. I got to tell you, we never really feared
I have a bigger gun than you have. Yeah.
So, but we did what we thought, and we're not even that smart, but we can see very clearly what was going on, and things needed to change. But this Charlie Kirk, that guy is a genius.
We're back. Yeah, we're not letting this go.
Great man.
It was a great man and a great messenger for the Christian community, the country, and the way things ought to be. And unfortunately, anyway, as you guys all know, but it's kind of like negotiating. Yeah, it's kind of like negotiating a car deal with a big city dealer. And if you don't agree with what they want you to do, they're going to shoot you. That's what correlates to this bullshit that's going on in our country. And I apologize to end this in a negative way, but the bottom line is you're in control of what you think and what you want to do, and that's the way it should be. And how you communicate and do other stuff, and there should be no fear for you to stand your ground. But I'm sorry to interrupt you, Brad, but
no.
Charlie Kirk was an American hero.
You either hate him or you love him. You love him because he's a lovable guy and he loves everybody.
And he's a communicator.
And he loves his God. He loves his wife. He loves his family. He loves his country. And he'll sit there and talk to you and
not be mad.
And matter of fact, the guy puts down his mic to make sure that that nothing can happen. You can have your say and listen to him. And
absolutely.
if you have something to say and it's right, he'll go with it. Unfortunately, he told. You're never right with him. He's a genius. I mean, he just really is.
Well, you can be right. He's
be right.
He's bowed a couple times in the times I've watched him, and there are some good positions, but you
hate him because what he says makes what
makes
you know that
look stupid.
What I believed in this whole time is wrong. It's maybe dangerously evil. And and you got to go, and that's not a way to think.
And
let's make ourselves better. And you know, his wife said, his wife has a podcast to her. Her name is Erica, and she is an awesome lady. And God bless her, and we pray for you and your family.
Yeah.
But she said this is weeks ago on our podcast before any of this happened, that preach the gospel, and if you have to, use words. Basically, actions speak louder than words, and that is Charlie Kirk. That's us too, in a kind of a little bit of sense. We're not out there telling you ba 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 ba. We try to be very transparent, but not like this guy. This guy, Charlie Kirk, lived it every day of his life, and he went out, and not for anybody, not for.
He's an 18-year-old kid that decided to give his life to Jesus and the Bible, and fight the rhetoric that was against it. So, anyway, we're good with all that. We appreciate it, and if you don't think that Charlie Kirk's worthy of recognition, kiss our, and we'll move on from there.
And well, that's my last point. And,
there you go.
And I'm going to be very transparent about this. So if you're out there and you're getting on social media and just spitting out just these crazy views, or just reposting stuff that you don't read, well, guess what? That's what Charlie Kirk is making you look like an idiot. Don't say stuff that you don't read about.
Yeah.
Read the whole thing, get the facts. You don't just read the first line and then repost it. Oh, you know what? You look like an idiot. That's where you're at.
Well, you are an idiot if you do that.
But if you're out there posting negative
Sorry.
stuff about a guy this great and saying how great it is for him to die and all that,
he was genuine, man.
I don't
call
your
him
business.
great. He was genuine, and he actually was real smart at what he does, and he wasn't into conflict. He was into conversation, and some people just can't stand conversation, which makes you a dumbass. But we're there. We're going to miss him. He's hard to replace. Will never be replaced. But what a great person! What a great patriot, and a great believer in Jesus Christ. And unfortunately, scumbags, decide that they can make that stop, but it's not going to stop. So not encouraging anything other than prayers for his family, prayers for our country. Nevertheless, we're going to edit some of this out, but we are LUV FORD in Henrietta. We got great deals, a great service department,
Pray for the
great
family.
location.
Thank you, Charlie
Pray for them. And we'd like to hopefully Boomer Sooner for today, and we probably got to go. It's time to go to work, and you probably need some sleep. So
And go to
we're all good.
iloveford.com.
That's
LUV, baby.
Peace.
LUV, baby.
Go to Henrietta, that old law is bound to get her, 'cause in Henrietta, dancing ain't allowed. Rock, jump, stomp, bop, man, they're really hopping in Muskogee. They're twisting